Hey guys, and welcome back to PG Mining 10's Let's Play. This is episode 33, and in this episode we are going to be working on a few minor problems that I've created in the past. So problem number one is we did not have enough power, so I did add all of these redstone engines, and as you can see, I have these 6 engines here. Now, as you can see, I only have 2 of them powered at the moment, and for that reason is, let me go ahead and show you what these output. As you can see, we are currently outputting 2 megajoules and our heat is maintaining at 135, so these engines are functioning quite properly. So we're doing rather well. But these engines over here, as you can see, are not powered by redstone torch, and the reason for that is, let's go over here to our MFSU, and let's see. There we go. As you can see, we are at 878,000 and whatever. It keeps going down and up. So we were at like 200,000 until I started running those engines, but now we have been steadily going down. Now before that would have been much worse, but I have added something outside. Let me go ahead and go show you that. And as you can see, I believe it is right here, there is another low voltage solar array. Now I didn't want to take the time to make that on screen, but I can definitely assure you that it took a long while. And I did make 2 to make 1. Now you're asking why? Well, this guy over here is why. So, as you can see under here, I have some stone pipes, and all of this is just our automatic crafting system. Let me go ahead and pull out our wrench. And as you can see, all of these just to make a bunch of random stuff, and I'll show you everything I've taught it so far. So, this is a request pipe, just right click it with a wrench, and it'll show you everything that you can craft and also stuff you supply. Basically, it says both here, so it's showing everything you can craft and supply. So, now it's at both, so let's go ahead and set that to craft, and this is everything I've taught it. So I've taught it how to make wooden planks out of wood. I've taught it pistons, crafting tables, peat-fired engines, electrical engines, sticks, automatic crafting table, low-voltage transformer, generator, solar panel, and so on. You can see the rest. Now the problem is these diamond transport pipes here, when you use it in a recipe, like the basic logistics pipe needs 1, it uses 1 of them and it crafts 8 of them, so it sends the other 7 into here. So also, if you only request 6 basic logistics pipes, it's going to send 2 of them into here. But that's okay, because I do have this set as a default route. Alright, so another problem that I have fixed is over here. As you can see, I have the stone pipe. So this stone pipe is connected to just our provider pipes here. And let's see, or actually those are supplier pipes, sorry. And as you can see, I have a gold pipe here just to speed up the process. And this is a basic logistics pipe with our default route set to yes. So what this does is every time ash gets dropped out of here, it will actually send it straight into this chest. So let me show you that. So I have, let's see, about 4 stacks of peat. And I have about the equal amount of ash, and that is because this has been running for quite a while. And let's see, sorry about that, I had to start the timer to go ahead and make sure I didn't overrun you guys on this episode. I'm going to make it 25 minutes or so, hopefully. But let's go ahead and get started by fixing our power issue. I did add that 1, but we do need a couple more low voltage solar arrays. So let's go ahead and request 1 of these and see what happens. Oh, we're missing 89 iron. So how are we going to fix that problem? Well, let me go ahead and see. So Arboretum, no, you know what? Let's just go ahead and go here, and it should be somewhere up here. Here we go. The Arboretum. I believe that's how you say it. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so sturdy machine, we need some bronze. So let's just go ahead and go over here. Now later I will make this where I can just go ahead and request stuff, but let's go ahead and supply and see if we have any bronze. So I believe this is brass, so we want some bronze, which is here. So let's go ahead and go, say, 16 of these. We'll even make 2 of these, and let's see how fast this works. So this is a pretty dang fast system, and it has absolutely 0 flaws. So this is a quite amazing system to install into your house. So if you guys do want a tutorial on this sometime soon, just go ahead and leave a like, and go ahead and leave a comment as well. So if I know you guys like what I do, and you leave a comment saying, hey, I want to see how you do this, it'll make me feel good about myself, as well as make me do the video. And these always mess up, I don't know why. But anyways, I've been cooking our coal dust in here, and now we should have a bit of coal dust, which is good because that's how we make our solar panels. Alright, so all that's good. Yep, we look good. Alright, so now we can go and make our, let's see, we have our bronze, so let's go ahead and make a sturdy machine. We only need one for now, but let's go ahead and make one more. And sorry I'm a little bit slow today on the crafting with the mouse. It's been a while since I've played Minecraft, so sorry about that. Alright, so let's go ahead and figure out how we make the Arboretum. But first, let me go ahead and make sure there's not a rubber farm, which now there is. But there's no longer a recipe. And the reason there is no longer a recipe for our rubber farm is because, let's see, none of these do have recipes. That is okay. So that one doesn't actually have a recipe, which I think we needed. But that is okay. So let's just go ahead and make this Arboretum. So we need 3 golden electron tubes, which I need 5 pieces of gold for. So here we go, and 5 pieces of gold, as well as some redstone, I believe. Yeah, I've just been transmuting all this stuff as I need it. So here we go. Now we can go into our nope. What do we need? The thermionic fabricator. Oh, and I already had the recipe in here for some reason. What did I need that for before? Oh, I needed it for our peat farm. That's why. So that means I already had some of those, actually. Nope, I guess I used them all. Alright, well anyways, let's go ahead and figure out this Arboretum. So here we go. Small circuit in our carpenter with a tin ingot. So we have the 6, and we need some more. So let's see. Let's grab 1 piece of tin, and now we can go ahead and make that circuit real quick. And let's go ahead and right-click on all these items to clear that recipe. And now we just go ahead and put redstone along the sides by left-clicking. And that just ghosted in there in case you guys didn't know. And in here, I believe we put a piece of tin, not an electron tube. There we go. So now let's go ahead and place this guy in here. And we need some water. So let's go ahead and later I will be fixing that issue as well, guys. But that's going to be a rather complicated issue to solve. So I don't really plan on fixing it anytime soon, but we will be getting to it. Don't worry. Oh, this is the wrong machine, guys. Sorry. Carpenter and water cell. There we go. So now this guy is working up. And once again, this is basically just to solve a bunch of problems that we do have. So let's go ahead and grab out our Arboretum. And we have everything we need, but we need 3 more pieces of glass. So let's go ahead and grab that real quick. That music is a little bit annoying, isn't it? It shouldn't be all that bad for you guys since I am commentating over it, but I still don't want you to have to listen to it because it is a little bit annoying. Alright, so glass. There we go. So now this is how you make an Arboretum. Boom, 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 boom. And your golden electron tubes go like so, and your sturdy machine goes in the middle. And if you can't tell, I've been practicing with forestry a little bit on a different world. And apparently not with not throwing the Philosopher's Stone. But anyways, here we go. This is called the Arboretum. And this will go ahead and plant trees for you, pretty much. And let's go ahead and check out what kind of harvesters we have here. Alright, biogas engine. So this stuff looks kind of cool, but I was kind of hoping we could get the harvester, the rubber tree harvester, but I don't think it actually works. So I'm thinking the way we're going to do this is with a logger and just extract the wood from the thing itself. So to make these, we need 5 diamonds. We're running very low on diamonds, guys. That's not good. We have 12 diamonds left, and I haven't been mining in quite some time, so that's going to be a bad thing. But anyways, enough of that. So now we need some redstone here. So let's go ahead and go grab that stuff. Let's see, redstone is in this chest. And I believe we need 6 redstone for this because it is an electron tube and it would make sense. Oh no, it only needs 4. That's sweet. Boom. That does not seem to be right, is it? Thermionic fabricator. Let me go ahead and figure out what the heck I'm doing. Thermionic fabricator, that's no, oh, it's only 2. Alright. I could have swore it was more than that, but anyways, now we have some diamantine electron tubes. Now the bad thing about these guys is we can't actually use them for placing on our electric circuits yet. And the reason for that is the mod hasn't been updated completely on the version that is compatible with Technic, sorry about that. And so I don't actually have the version where you can actually do that. So let's go ahead and we need one more of these. So let's go ahead and place this stuff in here, as well as some more tin. And we need some more water. And I believe we had a water bucket sitting over here in this chest. Yep, I'm getting good. Not really. I still forget a lot of stuff. But anyways, water bucket here, and sweet, we don't actually lose that water bucket. We only lose water cells, but that's okay because it's only 410 for a bunch of them. So now we have everything we need to make a logger. So let's go ahead and make a logger. So the logger works very similar to the machine that we just made. So it works. Let's go ahead and place our glass first, which I don't have. And yes, I do realize I just tossed my thingy on the ground over here. And I can't quite grab it yet, but that's okay. Alright, now it's back in our inventory. There we go. And, oh, this goes here. And our machine goes here. And our diamantine electron tubes go here. Now these guys are very expensive, but to be honest, it's really, really worth it. And what is on fire? What the heck? Apparently beds are fireproof. That's kind of cool. Alright, anyways. So now we have a logger as well as an arboretum. So what does this logger and the arboretum do? Well, it does basically what it doesn't sound like it's supposed to do. It will go ahead and plant a farm for us, and it will go ahead and log it, which the logging part does sound like what it's supposed to do, where arboretum is a big word that makes no sense to me. So, let's go ahead and place our diamantine tubes in here, and here's where I was keeping the ash before I actually got that device to go ahead and grab all of that we don't need. Alright, item teleport pipes, and let's see, what else do we need? That should be good. Let's go ahead and grab some golden transfer. Oh, we have a bunch of those. Yeah, I was working on that giant engine earlier. Alright, so we have this, and we need some more redstone, which we did have some in here left over. See, I'm being very, on top of things today, aren't I, guys? Trust me, it won't last long. Alright, so now we have our power teleport pipe, and we're going to need to go ahead and check next to our whatchamacallit over here. Oh, and the other thing is, we're going to need to make an automated peat, or bog or earth producer. So we're going to have to work on that as well, but we're set at 10 here, and we need to make this set to receive. So let's go ahead and check and see how this is going to work. So it should be about the same size as that one, but I don't honestly know. So let's go on over. You know what? I don't really like all this water being like out in front of my house. So I'm going to do something a little bit special here. And let's just go ahead and plop down our arboretum right here. Now let's shift click since I do have these special boots. And as you can see, this is an arboretum. And this is humus. Or humus, however you like to say it. But I believe it is humus because hummus is a type of food. So there's our humus. And let's see. So we either need fertilizer or compost, which in earlier things it was actually called manure, which I guess he went with the word compost because it sounds a little bit less childish, I suppose. I don't know. And as you can see, there's our apatite. Now that is not the kind of hungry apatite, but that is the kind of fertilizer apatite that we have found earlier in that generated age. Now, it did have to be regenerated because I did re-add in forestry, but as you can see, I was condensing rubber here. Let's go ahead and condense a bunch of this because I don't like having to mine for it because it is kind of hard to find since I don't actually have an age that already has it in there. So, dang it, we can't grab all of it. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's just go ahead and let that condense since we'll no longer need this rubber. Alright, so, oh, I just hit the microphone. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see if we have any rubber saplings. No, we do have normal saplings, but I'm going to go ahead and see if we can find some rubber saplings, maybe. And if not, maybe, yeah, there we go. We have a crap ton of apatite now. There we go. And just go ahead and continue condensing, because we do like apatite. And it's worth quite a bit, so anyways, let's go ahead and grab some of our hummus, or humus. Alright, so there we go. And we are going to want some, whatchamacallit. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get some more sand, because we're going to need that. There we go. And let's go ahead and place these pipes in here for now since I don't need them at the moment. That way I can make some humus. Alright, so here is the recipe for humus. And this is the recipe that is rather cheap with appetite. So boom, so there's fertilizer. Whoa, that is a lot of fertilizer. Alright, let's go ahead and toss that on the ground. And let's go ahead and toss our fertilizer into, say, this chest. Alright, that sounds good to me. And now we have a stack of 64 fertilizer. So, why did we get fertilizer? Well, let's go ahead and get our recipe for humus. Alright, so it is, let's see, right here. So we need a bunch of dirt. So let's go ahead and try and split this up and see how much humus we can get out of the amount of dirt that we do have. Now it does use a lot of dirt, and eventually you're going to go, hey, I found a use for my dirt, and you're going to begin running out of stuff, or you're going to begin to run out of dirt, which is not always a good thing, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and turn this stuff into dirt, and some, I wish I could turn that into it, because I don't really want that anymore. Since that was our first stage, it's basically just wasting our space on our RAM at the moment, so that is alright. But anyways, we're just making humus like a boss. Alright, so there we go, and fertilizer. Boom. Alright, so now let's go ahead and split this up again, and again, and one more time just to be safe. That way we have about a couple of stacks or so. 3 stacks, I believe. 3 stacks and a quarter of a stack, or no, an eighth of a stack, sorry. Alright, so now this thing is just floating in the middle of the ocean. Or not the ocean, but a little kind of a pond. So here's what we're going to do after we go down here and drown, because we're stupid. Alright, so now we're going to put our power teleport pipe on here, but we're going to have a little bit of a problem doing that, so let's go ahead and do it like that. Oh, I do need a wooden pipe, so let's go ahead and do it like this. And, you know what? Boom, boom. Gosh. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now I can put this pipe on here like I wanted to. Alright, that's not really how I wanted to, but that's okay. Alright, so now let's go ahead and set this to 10 and set it... Okay, well, it's on fire. I'm underwater, seriously. Alright, so as you can see, that is receiving a rather steady flow, but it's not doing anything. So let's go ahead and give it some humus, and let's go ahead and see how this guy begins to work. So I'm hoping that since he is in the middle of the ocean, or the pond, he will begin to actually warm up, and he will begin to place down his humus in the water. I'm hoping that's what happens, and I'm hoping since we're actually in the water, that the humus will be maybe a little bit moister than it would be otherwise. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me. But anyways, as you saw, there was actually sand in there, and that is actually a byproduct. So I'm hoping that once we get this done with a bunch of these farms, that we will be able to completely manufacture bogged earth just from these farms, as well as some other stuff. So let's go ahead and grab out our saplings. Now you can start this off with any kind of sapling you like, so I'm just going to start it off with these until I can find some of our rubber saplings, but as you can see, this guy is working out rather well. And as you can see, is covering up our nice little water thingy, but that's okay. Oh no, because that's kind of what I wanted actually. I don't really like all this water being here. Alright, so let's go ahead and place down our saplings, and there we go. Oh, and we get stuck under this pipe, so that's not cool. But anyways, now we have a little nice thing, and we get stuck in the middle of it. That's alright. So there's also another thing that I'm going to be wanting, and it's pretty cool, but let's see, where is it? I believe it looks like a tree tap, sort of. So it is called... Nope, it's not tree tap. Oh, that's for the rubber. But this here is called the forester, and we're going to need a peat bog or any of these kind of things. And they all go in to make a forester. So we need 4 diamonds as well as, say, a peat bog. I believe all of those are about the equivalent price, so we might as well just make a peat bog. So we can go ahead and learn that recipe and get it embedded, I don't know. Alright, so we could make a mushroom farm, but we do need an arboretum for that. So we might as well just make a peat bog. So we do have some copper electron tubes over here, I believe. Let's see. Oh, we have just the perfect amount. That is sweet. And we have another circuit board, and that's the one that we actually had on our engine across the way in our old house. Shh, no one talk about that house, because I don't like it. Yeah, alright, so now we just need some more glass, and we will be able to make what we need. Alright, so there's some more glass, and we just need this in the four corners. And the electron tubes will go like so. And let's see, this guy goes here. And I don't know if that's going to work because of it being how it is, but let's go ahead and see. Oh, we do need one more sturdy machine. I forgot about that. Sorry. And I want to go ahead and see if I can clear out the stuff off of this. So let's go ahead and right click, and can we remove the stuff from this? I don't know if we can or not. Maybe we can clear it like this. No. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure it should work. Otherwise, we'll just make another one. It's no big deal. But anyways, peat bog, so we need another sturdy machine. So let's grab 8 bronze. Boom, and there's 8. By the way, that is the scroll bar in the middle, or the scroller thingy in the middle of my mouse. In case you guys didn't know, you can do that and pull out a bunch of items relatively quick, which is always awesome because it is rather annoying having to click it 1,000 times. So, here we go. And that goes in the four corners, and electron, there we go, or small circuit board. Alright, so now we have our peat bog. So let's go back over here and look at our forester. So now we just need 4 more glass. So this does take 8 glass to make. So if you're one of those people like me that doesn't really use that much glass, yeah, you're going to need glass for forestry. So it's cool. Alright, so I believe we need our 4 more diamonds. So, oh no, we're having some problems with diamonds here. We're going to have to fix that later, guys. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it. I really do want to do it in a way that doesn't seem like overpowered, but maybe it will be, maybe it won't be. You never know with me. Alright, so forester. And we have that backwards, of course. Alright, and oh, that recipe looks gorgeous. Alright, these go in the corners. Alright. Boom and boom. So now we have something called a forester. So let's go ahead and check this guy out. So let's go over here. And I need those golden pipes now, the golden conductive pipes. Whoa, we are making too much of that. Let's go ahead and turn that into gold. Yeah, we definitely don't want that to be built up, because that would be very, very bad. Alright, so I have those pipes sitting here. So let's go on out here. So now I believe we have everything we need. We have some fertilizer, which I'm blah, blah, blah. Not 100% sure if we actually need that or not, but better be safe than sorry. Alright, so now we can go ahead and grab our dirt, and we can make like a little bit of a pedestal around this guy. And as you can see, it is ignoring all the blocks on the inside of this guy. So we should have no problem, except for the blocks that actually overhang from the trees. Those are going to be the only blocks that will actually get destroyed. So like the leaves, they're definitely not going to be just sitting there, which is what we do want, I'm assuming. Alright, so oh, and if you did want it to leave the leaves for some strange reason, you couldn't actually do that because then the other trees wouldn't grow. Just a quick tip. Alright, so to use this forester, let's go ahead and lay you down. And as you can see, I believe we need fertilizer. I'm hoping we need fertilizer. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure how that thing works. But I am just going off of a wild guess, and I'm thinking, let's power this guy. And let's see, it's red at the bottom still. So let's go ahead and see what else there is related to that. I believe there's like a liquid fertilizer thing. There's gotta be. Alright, so liquid fertilizer. Yeah, from what I see, that's not working out very well. So let's go ahead and grab out that fertilizer, and there's gotta be a use for that. Let's click U and see if there's actually a use for this fertilizer. There we go, it's called a catalyst. So we need a wax capsule or a can, which is created basically like our, what are they called? The empty capsule thingies? I don't know. But anyways, we need 3 pieces of tin. Alright, and tin is over here. It's been a while since I've actually played on my own map, because I like just messing around, and I like cheating on other maps, not this one. But I like just like playing around with forestry and all those mods to push things to their extent and see what I can do. But anyways, let's go ahead and type in catalyst. And as you can see, here is our catalyst. And whoa. You get a lot more for using bone and pollen, but we don't have any pollen currently. So we're just going to use our... Oh no, that's not good. How do we get pollen? Alright, I don't know how to get pollen. But anyways, we do have a little bit of these honey drops here. Let's see, we only have 3 honey drops. That is not good. So we're going to need to get working with some bees as well. But we're at the 20-something minute mark. I started the timer a little bit late, so we will be wrapping up this we will be wrapping up this episode about now, as soon as I go ahead and check on these guys. So we did get some honeycombs as well as some newbies. So let's go ahead and grab these guys, as well as you, and let's see. Guess you can't shift click the bees. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Next episode, we will be working on that rubber tree farm, or just the normal tree farm. And we'll also be working on getting some more catalysts. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been PG Mining 10, and I will see you next time. Peace.